Welcome, this is Tuesday's homework solution. This is Tuesday, November 6th, 2018. This is part of the week 14 homework solutions. Here it says to find the slope. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have it all in the graph. 5 and 6, we just have the order pair. Right, let's see how we can do it when we are given the graph. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger here. All right, so we are going from -2, comma 0 to 2, -3. This is your first point. This is your second point. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this two ways. Okay, all right, so we need to find a couple of things. We have to find our delta x, and you want to find your delta y. Okay, all right, let's find our delta x first. So how do I go from -2 to 2? I add 4. Right? Count up. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So this is plus 4. Okay? Next, let's look at how the y is changing. It goes from 0 and goes all the way to 3. So we already know that. Goes up by 3. Okay? So the slope is defined as delta y over your delta x, which is going to be equal to, what's your delta y? 3. What is your delta x? 4. There you go. That is how you find the slope. Same thing, we're going to repeat this process. Right? Again, what do we have to find? We have to find your delta x. Then we have to find our delta y. Okay. All right, let's find our delta x first. Remember, the first value in the chart is your x. Sorry, in your order pair is your x. So how do you go from -2 to 2? You add 4. So delta x is add 4. Okay, how do you go from your delta y? 5 to 0 is your subtract 5 because it goes down. Okay, slope formula, m is equal to delta y over delta x equals to, what is delta y? -5. Your delta x, which is your 4. Good. Let's do the next one. Again, what are the two things that we need? We need a delta x and a delta y to get our slope formula. How do you go from -1 to 3? We add -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Looks like we add 4, so this is a plus 4. How do we go from 3 to 3? 3 is already 3, right? So nothing happened. So you add 0. Slope formula, once again, it's m equal to delta y over delta x is equal to 3, 3. That becomes 0. Right? Delta y was 0. Delta x was 4. 0 over 4 just becomes 0. This we would call as the zero slope. Zero slope. Zero slope. Okay? Do not call this the nothing slope. Zero slope. Okay? The value is 0. It's not nothing. It's 0. Don't get those two wrong. Okay? Let's do the next one. Again, what are the two things I need to find the slope? I need to find my delta x and my delta y. What is my delta x? How is the x changing? I'm going from 1 to 1. Doesn't look like anything's changing, so I put a 0 there. How do I go from -2 to 3? How do I do that? It looks like I go up. So I'm adding something. I'm adding -2 goes to -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Looks like I'm adding 5. Let's write the slope formula here. M is equal to delta y over delta x. Plug it in. Delta y is 5. Delta x is 0. Are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to divide by 0? No. We call this undefined. Okay. Undefined. Okay, we call this an undefined slope. Right? When it's vertically up and down, we call that undefined. Right? Okay. Next, we have these points. This is the first point, and this is the second point. Same process as before. What are the two things that we need? We need a delta x, and we need a delta y. Alright, let's get the delta x first. We're going from 4 to -2. Oops, sorry, that looks bad. How am I doing that? Looks like I'm going down. So 4 goes down to -2. Looks like that is -6, right? Then we are going from -1 to -1. Looks like nothing is changing, so we call that 0. Okay. What's the slope formula? M is equal to delta y over delta x. Okay. Delta y is 0. Delta x is -6. Anything divided by 0 divided by anything is just 0. This is your 0 slope, okay? Do not say nothing slope or no slope. This is your 0 slope. Okay? Next one. 2 points again. We need my delta x. And you need a delta y. Alright, I'm going from 5 to 5. Looks like nothing is changing, so that is 0. Next, how am I going from -3 to 8? Ooh, looks like that is going up. That is going up by 8, 9, 10, 11. Going up by 11. Okay? Alright, slope formula. Let's do that. M is equal to delta y over delta x. What is my delta y? 11. What is my delta x? 0. Anything divided by 0. Wait, what? Is this even possible? No, it's not possible. You can't divide by 0. No, this is called undefined. So this is your undefined slope. Alright, so there you go. Those were all your homework solutions for Tuesday.